The world's largest international maritime exercise is underway in Hawaii. It's called the Rim of the Pacific Exercise, or RIMPAC. And for the first time ever, China is taking part. There are dozens of ships, submarines, and about 200 aircraft on display. So how significant is China's participation? In a moment, I'll be talking with retired U.S. Admiral Dennis Blair. But we begin with this overview from CCTV's Nathan King in Hawaii.
As the big exercises get underway here, one fact becomes obvious: the overarching dominance of the U.S. Navy in this part of the Pacific. Over half the ships in the Rim of the Pacific exercises are American. And when it comes to overall military spending, the U.S., despite budget cuts, tops the next 10 countries combined. And that's not counting the money spent by its allies on U.S. weapon systems. This Republic of Korea destroyer has the U.S. Aegis missile system. This Japanese destroyer is currently fitting it. And U.S. allies from Japan to Australia are committing billions in upgrading and integrating their systems with the U.S. Navy. As you know, the Republic of Korea, a very close ally of the United States. And what these war games and exercises will be able to do is to hone the tactics to try and contain North Korea's missile threats. The sheer size of the RIMPAC area operations means there's also a rare opportunity to test missile systems. This Singaporean ship will be firing their Aster missile, and it's a big deal for them.
We don't get to do it very often. There's not a lot of space in our local region, so when we come here, we actually have the range afforded us by the US. So we take the opportunity to conduct an operational firing that we don't do very often, and it's good to see that the whole weapon suite works.
This is the Heiko. It's a state-of-the-art ship. It has a missile system comparable to the American Aegis system, which is deployed all over the Pacific, but it's also about defense. All around me is very sophisticated communications. They have radar that's 360 degrees and they can spot anything. This is really a chance for the Chinese Navy to show how far they've come in terms of technology and training. And all week, the Heiko has been playing host to officers from the 22 countries here at the Rim of the Pacific Naval Exercises.
What about the air? How do you get fresh air?
Air? Up.
Oh, okay.
And Americans out of uniform also get to tour the ships. The Peace Ark is of particular interest. It's a modern floating hospital with more than 100 doctors and nurses capable of treating more than 100 common diseases. With 8 operating rooms and state-of-the-art communications, China's top doctors on the mainland can talk to the crew in real time. On the deck, the Cooney family has shown the rescue pods that can carry dozens of injured back to the Peace Ark for care. Jade Cooney wanted her 2 young boys to see China's fleet, in particular to foster understanding between the 2 countries.
To get a broad idea of the world, I don't want them to just have this American view of everything, and to see that all people are people, and everyone's been so kind and wonderful.
One group at a time, Americans' perceptions about China's naval intentions being challenged. Nathan King, CCTV, Honolulu, Hawaii.